Hi, today I am making a lemon cream pound cake. I've been so busy, but this was worth taking the time to make for Mother's Day. So we're going to begin with several ingredients. 1 cup of room temperature butter, and then we're also going to use a half a cup of shortening. It should also be room temperature. We're going to measure out 2.5 cups of granulated sugar. We'll add 5 eggs that are at room temperature. We're going to use a half a teaspoon of salt and a teaspoon of baking powder, 3 cups of cake flour, and I'm going to sift the cake flour, so I really do recommend that you do that before you add it to your creamed sugar and butter. So in a separate bowl, we're going to cream the butter, sugar, and shortening all together until it is a light, fluffy mixture. Okay, so you want it to look like this. And it just takes a second because all the ingredients are room temperature. We're going to add our room temperature eggs one at a time. So I've cracked all 5 eggs in a bowl and I've just added them one at a time. Next, we're going to alternate the flour and the milk until it's all combined, right? So we'll start with flour. We'll add some of the milk, and the 1 cup of milk should be room temperature as well. We're going to add a teaspoon of lemon extract. You can add more if you like. I've also added a 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla extract, and I mix by hand the flour and milk mixture. This helps me not to overmix the cake, so I'm doing that. I have sprayed my cake pan with Baker's Joy, and I'm now adding the batter to the cake pan. Okay, and you want to. It's going to be. This is a different kind of texture cake. One of the things that I did not show is me adding the baking soda and the salt into the flour. So I apologize for that. That is in the mixture as well, and you'll need that to help the cake rise a bit. I'm smoothing out the cake so that it's even, a couple of, bumps on the counter so it'll be nice and even. And I'm going to put that into an oven at 350 degrees for 1 hour and 10 minutes. Next, we're going to begin with this lemon butter cream glaze. Okay, so we're going to start with a 1/4 cup of softened butter, 1 3/4 cups of powdered sugar, and the juice of at least 1 to 1.5 lemons. We're going to mix all those ingredients together and then spread it over the cooled cake. Okay, so the pound cake came out. I did a toothpick test. It was clear. We were able to spread the glaze. So it's a little thicker glaze. It has a little richer flavor than just a plain lemon sugar, powdered sugar texture. So it gives like this creamy, buttery, lemony flavor to it. We were able to slice this cake. I gave it to some friends at church, my neighbors, and it was a really super sweet treat for Mother's Day.